Right now it's Sleaze, presented by McDonald's. Best part about working at McDonald's is the people.
I'd like to start out with a little trivia for you, Mr. Barnes.
Come on.
Can you name the oldest rocker out on tour this summer?
Oh, oldest. I would guess Jagger or someone in Grateful Dead?
Well, Jagger's close. Mick Jagger and Keith Richards, guess how old they are?
Ooh, 88?
They're both
What?
They're both 80.
Well, you laugh like I'm far off.
I know, but
88.
They're both 80. But the oldest rockers, it's a three-way tie. Bob Dylan, Ringo, and Mike Love of the Beach Boys. 83.
Wow, they're all over. I would not have guessed that they were over 80.
Yes. And then you had mentioned, somebody from Dead and Company. I think Roger Daltrey is 80, and I think Mickey Hart from Dead and Company is also 80. Wow.
Okay. Wow. That's unbelievable.
Like...
My dad died at 80. So to think about these dudes still being on the road at 80, I don't even know how that's possible.
Jagger's in such great shape. You see the workout he does before he even goes on tour.
It's impressive.
Let's talk about a little bromance here between Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. Did you see that they interviewed each other?
Yeah, what a way to cut back on costs. You just have the two dudes interview each other.
Yeah, let's talk about their new movie, Deadpool and Wolverine. They were asked about the secret to a long-lasting Hollywood friendship, and, this is how they answered each other.
Since the day I met Hugh Jackman, I am genuinely rooting for you. Every time. All the time.
Beautiful, thank you, and I agree. I think, for me, friendship is you feel that you can say anything to.
Yeah.
The stuff you're ashamed, embarrassed, anything. And ever since I've known you, and I would say in particular in like the last 5-10 years, we've had more time where we go for our walks because you're an unbelievable listener. Deep down I know you're rooting for me, and you know I'm rooting for you.
Yeah.
And your apartment that you let me know.
The roommate that keeps on giving. Hugh Jackman.
I love you, man.
Yeah, I love you too, buddy.
Man, I expected an embrace right there.
How about Ryan Reynolds? Yeah. He's the one guy that can make me laugh in anything he's in. I love Ryan Reynolds.
Aren't they projecting major box office for this?
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding? Especially with the combination? Absolutely. Okay, Barnes, here's another little bromance I like, but they just happen to be brothers. I do like watching clips on TikTok of New Heights. Of course, that is the podcast with Travis and Jason Kelce. Here they are describing the fan theory that Travis will be in a huge reboot.
I didn't even know there was a job opening for Happy Gilmore 2, but if there is, I'll be a extra. This is exactly what it says it is, a conspiracy theory. Who knows? Theories can come true.
Happy Gilmore 2. I could totally see him in it just because they know, not that it needs the help, but adding that Taylor Swift connection, if they stay together, would make it even more of a huge blast.
When's his game show starting? That should be soon, right?
I don't know how the dude's going to focus on football, to be honest.
He's got all these acting gigs. Here we go, another story about Gypsy Rose Blanchard. A trailer has dropped for the Lifetime series, the one we had talked about. The reaction is not kind. Gypsy Rose, Life After Lockup, debuts in June, and the clip that people are really angry with has her talking about how her teeth rotted. She says, "My teeth are something that I've always been insecure about. The hospital gave me free dentures because chemotherapy and treatments like that will rot your teeth." You know what the problem is, Barnes?
What?
She didn't have chemo.
Really?
At least it's not in any record. Many commenters believe that Munchausen by proxy victim is making the situation a money grab. So she doesn't have to foot the bill for a complete set of dentures. No comment yet from Gypsy Rose.
So you knew that this was going... When you started seeing all that stuff happen about the one guy she was with and all of a sudden she was divorced, it seems like they knew they were going to break up. And the producers were like, just hold on. We're starting your reality show right now. Stay with the dude. Still communicate with your other guy that you want to be with. This looks like a complete circus. Here, I have the clip. This is the actual clip where people are all pissed off about it. They released not a trailer, but an actual scene from this thing.
I'm an old lady. My teeth is something that I've always been really insecure about. The hospital gave me free dentures because chemotherapy and treatments like that will rot your teeth. I think I have 16 teeth left.
Ugh. Why would she drop a chemotherapy reference?
She needs to address this immediately. Now, we talked about Wake Up Dead, the new Knives Out that's coming out, and the star-studded cast. Glenn Close is now joining the cast. I guess plot details are being kept under wraps. I'm certainly going to watch because I loved 1 and 2. Knives Out 3 coming out very soon. And this crazy story about actor Nick Pasquale. He had a small part in How I Met Your Mother. He was charged with attempted murder.
What?
After allegedly stabbing his former girlfriend, who's a makeup artist, Ali Shehorn, multiple times. This happened after Shehorn had filed a restraining order against him. She actually got the restraining order 3 days earlier. He was arrested at the U.S.-Mexican border in Texas and faces a maximum sentence of life in prison if convicted on all charges.
Is this the guy? No, he wasn't a big part. He was a tiny little part. I've heard that name.
In How I Met Your Mother. She, though, was in Mean Girls and Rebel Moon Part 1.
Oh, as a makeup artist.
Yeah. Hospitalized with critical injuries and has undergone multiple surgeries.
Wow.
That is your Celebrity Sleaze.